morning and welcome to Lockdown Golf Day number 25. Well, we're still focusing on the glutes. We've done the assessment, we've done some simple glute strengthening work. Today I'm going to show you some other exercises to work away on those glutes further. Now to do this today, I have got a Swiss ball with me. If you don't have a Swiss ball, you can replace that with a chair for the exercise I'll show you. I'm also using an exercise band. If you don't have one of those, look, you can easily contact us and we can get one shipped out to you. But also, you could even use a bungee cord if you find that's suitable. Alright, so those are the two pieces of equipment we'll work on today. So the first exercise we're going to look at is a simple hip thruster. Now, if we grab our Swiss ball here, what we're trying to do again is, the glutes tend to do hip extension. Alright, so we want to try and do that in a hip thrust type exercise. So we're going to sit on a Swiss ball, we're going to roll forward on the ball and drop our bum down towards the ground. So the ball's between my shoulder blades and my feet are shoulder width apart. From here, all I'm going to do, just like the exercise said, is I'm going to thrust my hips up to the ground. So I'm going to push up. Now here, what happens is my glutes are working really hard. Again, for those of you who cramp in your hamstrings, you'll probably find those will cramp straight away. So go back to the activation work first and do some of that. Okay, so it's simply down and then thrust up. Down and thrust up. You just hold it for a couple of seconds each time and you'll get a really good activation through your glutes. Now you can add weight to that. Again, we could simply get a backpack. We could roll forward on the ball. We could put a weight on our hips here and then we can push up and get our bum muscles working. Now the thing is, if you don't have a ball, you can just have your shoulders on a chair or the edge of your bed, just whatever's comfortable, and definitely be able to get some really good glute strengthening work happening with that. Okay, so that's the first exercise today, hip thruster. The second exercise we're going to look at is going to be a clam. Now many of you will have done this in some shape or form. There's so many ways to do a clam. I'll show you the way that we like to show people. But if you've got a piece of band, just tie it in a knot and a loop, and as I say, we can get these to you even during lockdown, so we'll see how, if you need any, just let us know. And you've got to lie on your side and you're going to have your knees bent. The way to think about it is, if you had a wall behind you, your feet want to be along the wall. All right, so not up through here, no, not way back here, where you would be if your feet were along the wall. Now from here, we're simply going to do a clam exercise. We're going to keep our feet together and we're going to try and separate our knees. Now the important thing here is we don't get body rotation. Okay, so you can see here my belt buckle's rotating back. That's not going to work the hip. It might give you a wee bit more core strength, but that's about it. So for here, you want to try and keep your body nice and still, and it's simply opening up at your hip. And you would obviously do this on both sides. Okay. Now the tighter the band is, obviously the harder these muscles work. Some of you may find you can even do this without a band and you'll still get a good feeling of activation in through more what we call your gluteus medius and gluteus minimus with this exercise. Okay, so there's your simple clam exercise to do. And the third one I want to show you today is an isometric exercise. Now an isometric exercise is where the muscles are working hard but they're not changing length. So we're not moving a leg, we're not squatting up and down, we're actually staying still in one position. So to do this we just need a wall like we have got behind us. Now here you want to stand so your shoulder is up against the wall. All right? You're going to lift your leg that's closest to the wall just so it's down just off 90 degrees. So don't get too high here, just come down here and you're going to push that knee in towards the wall. Now pushing that knee in towards the wall, what you'll want to do is you want to also try and turn this knee out a wee bit. So you're rotating that leg out. And you're trying to do those two movements together, so pushing this knee in and turning this knee out. And what you will do, if you keep this knee just slightly bent also, you will feel your muscles activate in through your glutes. And you want to hold that there for a good 30 seconds. So I'm pushing in towards the wall with this knee, and I'm turning that knee out, but keeping my foot on the ground. I can really feel it start to burn in through my glutes. And then relax off. And then repeat it on your other side. So standing towards the wall, push the knee in towards the wall. This one's turning out, and squeeze and hold. And I can really feel that start to work in my glutes. So a good isometric exercise. Really hard for those of you who are struggling with glute activation, but it will increase your strength dramatically over a period of most likely around 4 to 6 weeks of strengthening is needed. All right, so there's another few glute exercises. We may well even just do one more video tomorrow on further glute work, because it is that important. We may even try and get something a little bit more golf specific and more advanced. So until then, keep safe, and we'll catch you tomorrow with some further glute work. Cheers.